Hey, Michael, this is a quick recap video for your listing over here at 1158 Hillside Drive, Healdsburg. On the exterior, I found some dry rot in several locations and on different wood members, either the siding or on some trim. Also, on the back deck, there is a deck board that has some rot in it. Also, on the garage door jamb, there's some rot. So that's section 1. I found some areas that you'll see marked on this diagram that say 1C, that's caulking or painting that's either deteriorating or that was just missed, kind of gone over, because it is a freshly painted place. On the back of the house, where there's the deck and the awning, or rather the overhang, the extension of the eaves, there's no flashing there. And so what's going on is the siding above the second level, it's got some rot in it, but there's no flashing whatsoever. And so it should have L-shaped metal flashing to divert any water from stopping up against that siding and then that roof, because that's the section 1 finding right there. In the crawl space of the home, the inside was great, remodeled, looks wonderful. Inside the crawl space of the home, however, there's some surface fungus in 2 locations, towards the back of the house and underneath one of the bathrooms. So section 1 right there, scrape and treat that with a fungicide, Boracare or Timbor. And then there was a lot of cellulose debris like scattered throughout the whole crawl space. Now that's a section 2 item, but that's an invitation for subterranean termites, so I would remove all of that. Then I found an active leak both in the crawl space and then one in the kitchen. So when you're in the kitchen, if you pull out the fridge, the water is dripping from there. So it was pretty wet. But then when you crawl to that area, there's a copper supply line going into the subfloor, and it must have just got nicked when they were probably doing the flooring. And so it is leaking down there, but it has damaged the subfloor. There's pictures that I'll put in the account for you so that you have them. And then as far as the rest of the report, I did see some past evidence of rodents in the crawl space. There's some traps, there's a few dead carcasses. I found a couple openings that should be sealed up to keep the rodents out. And on the left-hand side of the house where the HVAC area is, there's like this little wall, if you will, that's going around the AC unit to hide it. Well, the siding comes in contact with the soil, so that's earth to wood contact, faulty grade. I'd recommend correcting that. Over on the left-hand side front corner, there's a downspout that's not tied into any drainage, so the water's just going to end at the foundation when it rains. So I'd recommend installing some drainage, taking that over to the street. And lastly, by the front door, it doesn't appear that there's flashing between the bottom of the front door and the patio that's tiled, and there is some dry rot in that siding right below that. So that's a section 1 finding. That's for all the pest stuff. There are a few other items that will probably pop up on your home inspection, but they will not go on this report because this is a wood destroying organism report. If you want that information of those other findings, I'm happy to share them with you in an email or a phone call. Thanks so much, Michael, for letting me help. Have a great day.